cock it and pull it.
Don't
Oh,
mind
shit.
if I do. It's open. Oh, but Toko.
Oh, yeah. Can't let her fucking freeze to death.
Toko, are you okay? No, no. She's not dead, is she?
She's only hibernating.
Oh, it's so cold. Oh, it's super cold. It is so cold. I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? Was I asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there, staring at me, getting all wet. Weren't you? Not exactly.
She's like, you were trying to replicate that one scene from Evangelion, weren't you?
Sort of, no. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered, straight up horny?
Oh my god!
Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga!
Oh, no.
I love her so much.
Oh, she finally settled on a catchphrase.
I know. It's been... it was a bit we had, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
See,
thank
I
you.
remember.
Thank you, heavens. That one felt right. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. Just like church and state. And don't
What?
say it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Especially with church and state.
Yeah.
Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Nice. Why?
Why?
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I
meow.
slit your throat.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm sure Byaku's around somewhere avoiding me, doing his investigating. Oh, by himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. Gotta go fast. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Why the fuck does everyone laugh like a fucking One Piece character? No, fuck! I forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking No Mercy Jill anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
thing.
the dead body, maybe, probably.
Hey girl. Oh, the fridge. It's open. I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. I don't know.
Oh, shit!
Oh, she was 2 feet tall again.
Yeah. She faints so easily.
Kyoko,
It's getting late, isn't it?
are you okay?
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
But listen, about this room,
Oh, yeah,
it's a morgue.
when you say it before I do, it sounds like I don't know what it is, and I'm just saying it because you said it was. But yeah.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it.
You knew she'd fainted?
I was on my way here when No Mercy Jill came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the reason became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there...
That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everyone gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Amen.
Give me a hand with this.
Kyoko-chan approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Huh? How come?
Because Mukuro's body is in here.
Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge.
And just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were at the class trial.
The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko-chan didn't get a chance to look at the body during the last investigation.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clue this time, and I'm gonna grab the mastermind by the ass.
Oh. Alright, if there's a line for that, let me know. So what should I do?
Why don't you just stand there looking pretty? I'll let you know I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Consider it done, Queen. Wait, that's it? Is there a place to actually... I guess I'll just click on the body again?
Let's see. Examine the freezers on the left again, I guess.
On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. But on the right, these ones aren't.
It would seem the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied.
So when someone's in there... Dude, you already figured this out.
Yeah, what the
On your own, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukro's, there's 9 in all. 9 lights? Update! Again. That same thing.
Same thing.
Pretty look through this manual, but more importantly...
Wait! Shouldn't it be 10 lights then?
You know, I think I've seen... Okay! So wait, that's what I was... Yeah, it should be 10 lights.
Because six are alive, and 10 supposedly died. So Mukro's still alive then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think that she used a body to pretend to be her.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Oh, yeah, it's the same one I found in the garden tool shed like 10 minutes ago.
The one that literally says Biolab.
There's a stamp that says Biolab.
Yeah.
Did he get dumber?
I don't fucking know. He's been hanging out with Hero way too much.
That's true. That's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got from the biolab and took it over there. Tarp has been added to the Truth's Bullets...
Updated.
Oh, it's been updated, I mean.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Because they already had it there.
I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Albeit reluctantly. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but can I interrupt your investigation and tell you about something?
What is it?
It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer.
That's a good point.
Don't tell me you didn't fucking fall for it, did you?
No.
Hides the picture behind his back.
Eats the picture.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Makoto, what do you have in your mouth? Spit it out. Give me that.
I swallowed it. It's gone. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Damn. I mean, is she right? Did the mastermind forego that fuck that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Or he's giving you something out of context to confuse you, you dummy. Lab.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
So, did you find anything?
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death.
Really?
The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Hundreds of stab wounds. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Where does it say they're old?
Huh?
All the Monokuma files say is that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give. You seem to be equating several days old with simply old. But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? But we all got them on Akuma felt right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many?
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can. They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic, their facts and logic, and common sense in the marketplace of ideas, Makoto.
The queen.
Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work.
Damn that grin.
But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Nice! Kyoko's complete diss on your brain has been added to the Truth Bolt section of her handbook.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time.
Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when we were looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
5 foot 7 inches, 92 pounds. Vitals were
Vitals.
31, 22, 32. Did I get that right?
You remembered all that?
They are indeed consistent with the corpse.
So then...
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case is... What?
I still don't buy it.
Is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba.
I still don't believe that!
So is she or is she not fucking dead?
I don't believe it.
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I think so.
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here.
Oh, wait, are you not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? As part of the ultimate despair.
But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, you reap what you sow? Fuck around and find out?
The second one, not the first one, yeah.
Well, she fucked around and she found out.
But still...
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling.
But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive? What?
You're stupid, Makoto. I like that in a man.
Oh, cool.
I think we've done all that we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes?
Oh, hold on. Still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Oh yeah, I need to ask her about the pocketbook that I found in that locker. If I don't do it now...
Alright, so I guess talk to her again.
Look at it again. Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
Go ahead then, out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to, or a handbook that can unlock every single lock in the school. You know, like the one that I gave you earlier.
Uh-huh, and I managed to get them open using that one you gave me earlier.
The one you found in the headmaster in the dead master's hidden room, using the handbook that I gave you earlier. So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Anything incriminating for anybody?
Well, yes. I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
What makes you say that? Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Or somebody that has a thing that opens all the
things,
all the locks. I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we've only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written on the inside. It was about the Dead Master, about your father.
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video?
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
You should see the picture everyone else got scared of. But what are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers. Right meow.
Ha.
I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes.
Oh, let me give you the Headmaster's Handbook. That way you can...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker.
Oh, duh. Your locker.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
A DVD? It says Class 78 urgent interviews. What?
I found it in that hidden room after you left. I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I don't think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Nice! The interview DVD has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
Literally, always.
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings, Makoto. I don't know what these feelings are inside me.
Oh, I wonder if she's talking about her dad, me, or clowns.
All that honking, Makoto.
Oh, thank God.
I can't get it out of my head.
It's a good second place. I'll take it.
I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
And all because of the mastermind.
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko-chan's eyes burned with the fire of determination.
Yeah!
The determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness. So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it. Ooh, but her smile was filled with sorrow and her laugh spilled all over the floor.
So, that's it for my rambling. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You're welcome.
There's still too much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed, that's the only thing you're good at.
Fuck.
Sorry if that was strange.
That was more mean than anything else, but...
Anyway, I need to get going. Bye.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you at the class trial.
Oh, okay. Leave behind that final farewell. Kyoko-chan was gone.
Don't follow after me or I'll shoot you.
I'll give her a couple minutes and then I'll get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko-chan, so I'd better head to the AV room to check it out.
What's it all about? Work it out. Let's this motherfucking party out.
Kyoka-chan said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. So what if it turns out that I'm actually Ben Shapiro?
What?
I won't give up hope. You can't give up hope, Ed. You can't give up hope. You can't give up hope. I gave up on Ben Shapiro, though.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Ben Shapiro, you dumb piece of shit.
I know you tried watching our videos and YouTube flagged it as you being just never watch our videos, but you know,
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah. Alright, what are we gonna see inside that fucking DVD or whatever?
Let's pop this fucker in and let it rip. Well, and I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoka-chan gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sakia? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen what's-her-face in who knows how long, and I keep thinking about her when I try to pee, but there she was.
When you try to pee?
I call that a relatively cool.
Yeah, this is my first time at the casting couch.
Oh, God. I'm looking back, looks like they're still while you're here.
I don't know what you're saying, but okay.
the voice and the confusion I heard of the man positioned on one side of the screen, it was the voice of a middle-aged man, and most assuredly it was the Dead Master.
I do apologize, but I hope that record. If mind if I record our conversation, not for what you're thinking. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Saga's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
Tough crowd. So, this video is meant to serve as kind of a contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys, it's more like insurance, in case you start killing each other.
Oh my
So
god.
please, don't worry too much. Okay, not helping. Now, let's get straight to the point. There's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that?
Sakia was obviously a total lost.
My name is Sayaka, you asshole.
I fucked
I'm
up so many
psychic, remember?
I fucked up so many times my brain actually doesn't remember.
You're such a bitch.
That's such a fuck. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in a fucking school, especially this one?
I accept.
Or I guess she did. What?
Thank you. And Gurren is sorry about all this. Well, I can promise that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. Unless I died. Ooh. Oh well, as the headmaster of Hope's Academy, I give you my word.
Wait, that was the headmaster? With that voice?
Yeah.
Wow. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up till now, and even still I didn't. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard, because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here the rest of her fucking life? So I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. Screen. As if I was confused before, what saw next pushed me right over the edge. Oh fuck,
Oh
that's
shit.
me. Huh? What I saw was me. I looked pissed. That was impossibly undeniably me.
Sir Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes. Me and
What
the
the
headmaster
fuck?
were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no fucking memory of it. Had no memory of even meeting the Dead Master, much less sitting down and talking to him like this.
Yeah, so let's get straight to the point. Makoto, there's a chance after this minute to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
What the
This can't be real. Why do I sound like that?
Why
I
is he
said
talking
yes?
like that?
I'm sorry to put you through all this.
Well, I mean, I don't want to do that either. Oh, no, wait.
Who is
wait.
this motherfucker?
No, wait, because he would actually be like, well, I don't mind. We don't have
What?
much of a choice, do we?
I know you're not British, but I respect your choice. I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. Unless I died. Like, whoops. As the headmaster of Holophonics Academy, that's the very least I can do for you. Want a cigarette?
Once again, the video cut out. Did I use to smoke? From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others.
Oh shit.
Byakuya. Cheerleader.
Cheerleader. What?
So-and-so.
Okay.
Everyone. And the ugly one. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko-chan. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the dead master of Holophonics Academy, her father. When he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko-chan's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Well, what the heck just happened?
Oopsie! Looks like it broke out of service!
Hey motherfucker, step off! Why did it happen to break just now, huh?
Now then, when doesn't matter! Wait, now, then, when doesn't matter! Failure can strike anywhere, anytime! That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose, you stupid bear. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. Conor, like, actually did that. Then I remembered something.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
Oh, that makes so much sense now.
What?
The only reason she realized that her memory was gone because she was the only one of the students who wasn't like, I'm going to this school, yay. She went there specifically to get her dad.
Oh.
And also, since the Kirigiris don't announce the detective, she's like, well, what would my ultimate ability be? I'd never tell them I'm a detective.
Oh.
Oh, well played, writers. But what would make you forget all that besides what Conor just explained?
Yeah. Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Every time you've said that line, even though it's only been twice, I just picture that one clip from that Sonic AMV where he's like, "Strange, isn't it?" You know the one?
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
I'll link it afterwards.
Okay, please do.
Yeah. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Well, so does that mean I've lost my memory too? Hey! Oh fuck, get the confetti! This bitch finally figured it out. Woo! What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... You're an idiot!
Yeah. Oh shit. Your lives are about to get fucked! Actually, for anything that has to start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There's no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black. There's no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. As I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Like that one song, When I See You Again. Oh. Anyway, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. the beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather at once and you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is gonna start. The final class trial.
The final class trial.
The last time all our lives will be on the line. It's the last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end.
Holy shit. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
shit so hard I'm gonna
Oh my
find
God.
God.
Oh my god. Holy shit, okay. Damn, alright.
Guess I'm the first one this time. Should we stop here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was right about to ask you, yeah. This is hype, but fuck, we have to stop right here.
Whoa!
Oh shit, man. Next time we record, man, holy crap.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Looks like we're actually going to be finishing this game, which is wild.
I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to finish the next session, but we'll see.
What? Oh, did you already look up how long it's going to take?
No, I didn't. I don't know. Because there's what I'm assuming.
And we just learned that you always have to have hope, and Ed
true.
clearly can't read. He doesn't know the message. He's an idiot.
I will always keep hope alive in my heart, no matter what. I will always keep hope alive.
I hate you. You see how I turned that around?
Even against
the starting bit to the end bit.
Even against the cold, uncaring attitude of the whole entire universe, my human willpower will always keep me going.
Well, good.
Watch Gurren Lagann, kids.
Watch Gurren Lagann. It's great.
Please watch Gurren Lagann.
Anyway, bye.
Bye. Tell your friends about us.
Yeah, and tell your about us to friends.
Sure.